In this video, I want to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of learning how to play the guitar, or any instrument for that matter, on YouTube. Let's face it, there's a lot of great things about learning how to play guitar or any other instrument on YouTube. The good far outweigh the bad, in my opinion, and I have used YouTube to learn how to play many songs just because it's easy, it's convenient, it's right there for you. And you can get a lot of other different people's opinions or versions of how to play a song and come up with the best one for you. Also, it's a great way for musicians to just share ideas in a way that you couldn't before. But there's a downside if you're a new player or a straight up beginner in learning how to play an instrument, specifically the guitar, on YouTube. Okay, for all you youngins out there, not like old people like me, back when I learned how to play 38 years ago, you had to learn from a teacher, and this teacher usually taught you out of a book, and they wrote music sheets for you, and they came to your house once a week, or you went to the local school or the local church or the person's house down the street, whoever it was that was your teacher, and you sat down for an hour or so every week and you learned how to play. Okay? They corrected your technique. They moved your hand into the position it needed to be in. Things that you just can't do on YouTube when you're learning on YouTube. And if you're a beginner, you're going to have bad habits. It's inevitable. And it's very, very hard to correct a habit that you don't know is a bad habit just by watching somebody online. Okay? I've taught some students who have come to me who've learned online from online teachers, and almost all of them have very, very bad habits, and most of them are very frustrated. Now, I'm not trying to put down online guitar lessons in any way. I'm just saying that during the stages of your playing where you're trying to really build technique and learn the fundamentals, I believe you need to have a very strong element of one-on-one lessons, one-on-one training to learn how to play the guitar. One of the other things that I want to talk about is, and this one particular video is a lesson on Blackbird, and there's a very well-known YouTube guitar teacher who I've learned a lot from, who's a really great guy, but he's teaching Blackbird completely wrong. Wrong notes on the bass section. Flat out wrong notes, kind of the wrong picking pattern, and it's just, I don't want to say it's irresponsible because I don't think this person is doing it intentionally, but you can be learning stuff the wrong way, okay? So if you're going to learn how to play a song from a YouTube video, I definitely suggest watching a few people's version of the lesson and listening to the record. In fact, back when I was learning how to play, the only way to learn was listening to the record or interacting with other players or your teacher and learning how to play it. So as a good practice, maybe before you just quickly go to YouTube to try to learn a song, practice trying to learn it from the record. That'll help your ear. That'll work your listening skills, and it will help you. And then when you go to the YouTube, it'll kind of cement it all together. That being said, I'm lazy, and if I have to learn a new song quickly, I usually go right to YouTube just to get the really gist of how to play it. But I've been playing 38 years, okay? And I'm trying to learn a song quickly so that I could play it at a gig in a short period of time. So don't hate on me. Just want you to be aware of the fact that there's a lot of good, but don't feel that you can get it all just from YouTube if you're learning how to play. Look around, find yourself a teacher. You will benefit far more from combining YouTube with real lessons. Having a real teacher that you could sit down and ask questions to. Okay, a real teacher that's going to say, move your thumb. Hey, let me, put this finger here. I've had teachers literally grab my finger and put it in the right spot. It makes you feel really silly when they do it, but that's a great way to learn. It can take you 5 times as long, or you may never get it if you just learn on YouTube without having a real teacher. It really cuts down on the learning curve, okay? And remember, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. Perfect practice makes perfect. I'm Frank Persico. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.